sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. Lives a yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with bliss so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. Lives a yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with bliss so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty Bible of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the Wobble Queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest Wobble Queen. Brick crochet, brick crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the Wobble Queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest Wobble Queen. Brick crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way.
Sorry, everybody. Morning, everybody. Linda got first. Thank you for the check-in, Linda. Thank you. Here, Papa. Roll call. Hey, Picking Halls. Hey, Bubbles and Honey. Thank you for the check-in. Welcome in. So, this is a free pattern. Why it's on the screen. If you are friends with me on Ravelry, I'm gonna say it right, on Ravelry. Thank you for the check-in, Crafty. So if you're friends with me on Ravelry, this possum bag holder and dispenser is in, it's a free pattern. Oh, look, he's on a current 5-streak stream. Streak. Get them clothes back on, buddy. Get them clothes back on. But anyway, if you're friends with me on Ravelry, this is in my library. So I think I may be wrong. I'm sure there's a couple people in here. You can go ahead and you can snag it from my library. I didn't pin it for some odd reason. Testing, you were working fine. I didn't pin it because I don't know how to. I mean, I guess I could have pinned it. But anyway, this is sort of a commission for somebody. You do what you want. You do what you want. You little crafty cub. Anyway, so like I said, just in case you're all friends with me on I'll see if I can figure out how to get it in my Discord. It's just I did it at the Ravelry, and I was like, because I was on Instagram, this got sent to me, said, hey, can you make this? I was like, let me go look at the pattern. Oh, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I don't have a Ravelry account. I'm like, I do. You would think I wouldn't. I mean, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of crap. I remember back I don't know why, and I really don't care, but there was like a mass exodus from Ravelry for a little bit. And there, like, people were leaving because of something. I'm like, y'all need to get a grip. We're a bunch of crocheters, knitters, and crafters. Stay in your lane and keep sharing patterns. That's what we want. That's what we want. I mean, I don't know what y'all want out of Ravelry, but I like the free patterns. I like the stuff that's there. I mean, I know. Biscuit went to the vet this morning. And thank you, Crafty. Thank you. Crafty has put it out there. And I will pin it. Since you put it there. Oh, you already pinned it. Crafty is on it, y'all. Anyway, this little right here, I had to go get his blood pulled to see if he was normal today. We will not know if he's normal until Monday. So, I mean, is he normal? He's biscuit. Um, I have no idea if he's normal. But it's a cold day. It is a cold day. I will probably show this. This is biscuit. Hold it. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, we good. I'm going to just show everybody what biscuit wore to the vet this morning. It has nothing to do with we will go into Discord later. If anybody wants to put any pictures or anything in there, that's perfectly fine. But this is biscuit this morning. Let's do it like this. And then pets. Because we have to. Will you quit it? Hold on. This is biscuit going to the vet this morning. He's trying to get my Kleenex. That's what he's up here for. So, yes, right now he does. I'm a mod. I do the job you pay me to do. She really doesn't pay me. I pay you in love because I love you, Crafty. But I mean, I don't know. What do mods get paid? I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to do this possum. I started the tail last night because I'm like, once I started seeing this pattern of how, like you have to curl the tail, because I think this is the hook. This is the hook, people. This is the hook. Yeah, he did. Yep, Crafty. He is, I don't know how to put it, but he tries to steal the hearts of all the vet techs when he goes in. He's like, I'm the cutest dog in here. That's what he does. And I don't know where the little snot is right now. He's trying to play hide and go seek behind me so that I get in trouble because he's not being calm. But anyway, last night I was watching television downstairs. My opossum is going to have it to be realistic because I don't know if I have the right colors. Okay, the colors I'm using, I let the person pick this out. We went along my yarn wall. I think today he was upset he didn't have his regular vet tech. I think he was too because he looked at that girl like she was crazy. I went along the wall. I went along since this is being made for them, I went along my yarn wall and I let them pick out the pink for the tail because they want a pink tail. They didn't want a beige tail. They wanted a pink tail. Then we did the gray. We did the big twist, medium gray. And then I have this. This is so old, y'all. I don't even know where this came from. I know where it came from. I know who gave it to me, but this is old. And they wanted this as like the snout because it's like an off-white. It looks white, but it's not. But y'all, look at this. This is from Kmart. Kmart. Some of you might not know what Kmart is, but I'm pretty positive that I would say 75% of you know what Kmart is. But anyway, this is 100% Orlon acrylic fiber 4-ply, 4 ounces, Sayel, knitted worsting. Purchase enough of the same dye lot to complete an article. So, I mean, we're talking, this is old, people, old. So, this is what the snout and the face is going to be made. Yes. So, anyway, so I got to the tail. I know I probably should just, it's not going to crumble. It's yarn. It's acrylic yarn, for goodness sakes. This is probably the roughest stuff out there. This could probably cut through, I don't know, but I mean, Crafty and Panther, and I know. This is the stuff our grandmas used to use. And honey, this yarn is more than 9 years old. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Yeah, this is much older than 9 years old. But yeah. Um, anyway, my neighbor gave me a bunch of yarn. Um, so it was in a bag, and this is what I bet you yarn wasn't even off-white when you bought it. No, it says it was off-white. It says off-white. Off-white. Yes, the yarn is older than you are, Picking Halls. That yarn is older than you. But anyway, so which is fitting. Mama freeze. But anyway, so we're gonna use that for the face and the mouth. And I think that'll be pretty good because, like, I mean, at least Crafty and Panther and everybody else, um, we're making a possum. We're making a possum. And this is what it's gonna look like. It's a bag holder and dispenser for a possum. So I think it'll be good yarn for a possum. It's rough. It's gonna last. It's going to last. But anyway, we went along my yarn wall, and I said, pick the colors of your possum. Oh, I know. I need to think about switching my laundry too, but it'll probably take forever for it's dry anyway. Because my dryer. Good morning, Fairy Dust. How are you doing? So anyway, I'm on round 31. So you have some vintage acrylic yarn that has the Amico. Oh my gosh. Amico logo on it. Yes, the old gas station company that, yeah, I'm telling you. When she gave this to me, I didn't even really go through the bag. I was just like, okay, la, 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 and I took it and I was like, whatever. Well, then Pickin' Halls put that up on the wall. So I don't even know how she wasn't like, where'd this yarn come from? Not that Picking Halls is not a yarn snob. She is not a yarn snob. But, she might be like, don't know where this came from kind of thing. So I am making this possum. Like I said, it's kind of like a commission, but not a major commission. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. And it will give me, and I will stream it as much as I can. I will probably work on it sometimes off stream because, I do have to get it done. But I had a paper clip last night as my yarn stitch marker. I don't know if that wasn't a better stitch marker than this. I really don't like the pink yarn that was picked out because this is a Lion brand Homeland yarn, and it's an acrylic, but it's really soft, and I think I would have rather had something a little bit more rigid for the tail, but that's fine. It's not my possum. It's not my possum. I'm just trying to get rid of the yarn on the wall and to get more yarn up on the wall. That's really all I'm doing. So, that's really all I'm doing. So, has anyone gotten snow yet? I think, Crafty, you're gonna get snow later. At least I saw where it said the Baltimore area, and I don't know your vicinity on. And I think Kentucky has already been getting snow, haven't they? And Picking Halls, are you getting snow on your side of town? We had flurries when we took Biscuit to the vet, but they're gone now. And yes, I'm having an ice problem. I won't crunch it, but I'm having an ice problem. So, see, Yeah, I think they said at 1 o'clock we're supposed to start getting ice. Freezing rain. So I'm really not looking forward to that, but I think I would take snow over ice any day out of the week. There's what the weatherman just said. He is our weatherman in our family. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, Biscuit's grout. He's like snow, ice. Brr. We don't need it. We don't need no stinking ice and snow. But there will be only we don't have to be at work until noon on Monday. But I think it sucks because we will have to go in and work 4.5 hours, and there will be one person that won't come in. And I mean, that's fine because they could let us work from home, but because they know that one person won't come in, they won't let the rest of us go. They won't let the rest of us work from home. Actually, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to come in. There's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to come in, especially if the freezing rain happens. Papa went out and salted our driveway. He's like, I really don't know what that good that's going to do us. I know, -4. Yep. I think here it's supposed to be a tad bit warmer. We might be on the other side of 0, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so 1, 2. This is going to get bigger as we go along. The tail will widen and we will go, I think we go into gray after this row right here. And then once we go into the gray, okay, get down. Once we go into the gray, it will God, he's sitting on my leg and it'll start widening out for his booty, the possum booty. So anyway, I will say this. I don't know all like we had a company, a milk company that made our milk. But I don't know, do they make I've never looked into if they make everybody's milk. Like how many milk companies are there in the world that distribute milk? See, I know some of the local ones like you have like and I don't really know how local they are, like how across the country they are, but I know there's Borden's, there's Mayfield. Mayfield makes their own milk. And then we have a company, it's a hometown company in Tennessee. It's called Weigel's. They have their own cows. It's a family-owned company. Um, that kind of thing. But like, okay, because I'm gonna say this because okay, um, like I worked at Sam's and Walmart for years. Um, Sarah Lee made the Walmart bread. They went under contract. Borden made our Great Value milk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They just pumped it into our little plastic containers, and there's another one about 30 miles from Borden, not sure what it's called, but it used to be called something about, "Ooh, that's hi, Lady Tigress, how are you doing?" I remember them. Um, but, like, so people out there that go, "Oh, buy Great Value milk for anything in the world." Borden makes it. The little milk trucks line up at Borden, and they go just like that. I'm sure I could get confirmation on it that it goes like that into Great Value milk canisters. So, just like I'll do that again for you if you want me to. Wishing Jack Frost would hibernate. Well, I do too, but I don't think he's going to. Don't think he's going to. And, like, people would always be like, "Well, I'm not gonna buy Great Value bread. That bleh. Lady, do you think we have a Great Value factory out in the middle of nowhere that just makes Great Value corn, Great Value green bean? Del Monte makes it, so they just slap our label on it." Well, I don't work for them anymore, so it's not our label, and I've never got any money from them other than my paycheck, so I don't even know why I'm calling it "our." So, anyway, neither here nor there. Frito-Lay makes the chips, or at least they did when I was there. They were the ones with the contract for the Great Value chips. So, you're getting I would say you're getting the same quality, but some things do have a little I'm not a big like, I won't take off-brand Pop-Tarts. I don't take an off-brand soda, but that's me. But, I jokingly told a Canadian friend he needs to come get his whether it's drunk and invading. Heck yes. Heck yes. Do you have snow in North Carolina yet? I is it I don't think I think I heard now this is what I've heard through the whatever. Like, I think, like, Memphis and Nashville and all them, they got their snow starting last night. So, we were supposed to have snow starting at 7 a.m. this morning. I haven't seen any. I I will be going off of soda when I have my hernia surgery because no carbonation, and I do not plan on going back on it. I'm going to take the opportunity for it to be since it's 4 to 8 weeks, and I'm going to just once I make it to 8 weeks without the soda, I'm just gonna do without it. I'm gonna do without it because I know if I can make it 8 weeks, I've done it before. I know if I can make it, I will be fine. I will be fine. You are in the ice storm warning. It's supposed to where did Papa say? Um, we're supposed to get snow this afternoon and freezing rain tonight. That's what it says. So, I don't. I know, Biscuit. I said it again. I said those nasty words you don't like. Yeah. Do you have to go out? Let me get done with this tail. Um, We do have a BJ's in Tennessee. We would have to travel to it. I mean, and I should we would it would probably take us a good 45 minutes to get there. I would think, because 'cause I'm trying to think of where it's at. But I'm really kinda happy about it because the thing of it is I know this probably doesn't sound really whatever, but I have lost because right now of the hernia, I have lost 5 pounds, and to many people that might be like, You lost 5 pounds." Because I don't eat as much anymore, which technically is good for me because I'm in a calorie deficit, I guess, but I don't eat a lot. Um, I'm in East Tennessee, so we're like I'm like in I'm probably about I would say almost I would say Papa would probably have to correct me, but I think we're about Biscuit, honey, get in the basket. I think we're probably about 2.5 hours from the the border of Tennessee, East Tennessee, like where you would cross over into the gorge, I think. I think we're about 2.5 hours. I could be wrong. I'm not really good with time. I'm good with time when I'm driving, but I'm not good with time when I ride. And I do ride in the car the majority of the time. Please, baby, get up here and you're done. You're done. Okay. So we gotta switch to gray and then we're gonna cut the pink off. We're gonna switch to gray and we're gonna cut the pink off, people. I do like to go to Asheville, but I think I would have to ask the girls how far because I just drive them when we go on our little girls trips to we like to go to Asheville. And the reason why we like to go to Asheville is because everything like if you go downtown there, hold on. I wrapped this yarn or somebody wrapped this yarn because I don't remember doing this. Um the last time we went there, it was before all that flooding and stuff hit from Hurricane Helene, when Hurricane Helene hit North Carolina. And then, like everybody was like, why weren't they prepared? Uh, Nimrods, I've lived in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I've lived in Florida, in West Palm. And I'm telling you right now, people in the mountains are not. When do they get a hurricane? What water are they next to? I'm like, you need to calm down. That's me. That's another story, another argument for me to get into at a later date, but not today. But anyway, so um yeah, I didn't like it when people were like, why weren't they prepared? They should have prepared. They didn't prepare because, you know, we get the winds and the rains off of it. We don't get you don't get the tidal waves and stuff. Nobody was expecting what came. Nobody was expecting what came. And I think my cousin, I don't know where he lives in I think I'm gonna say this. So if there's a place like this, then I'm fine. But I wanna say New Bern, New Bern. I don't know. I don't know. That's on my dad's side of the family, and, they've all moved away from where we all grew up, so I really don't talk to much of them anymore. I really don't talk to anybody on my mom's side of the family either. Yes, New Bern. Um, just kinda keep to myself. Kinda keep to myself. Keep to myself. I don't know. I feel like that's a song. It's not an ABBA song, so, um, therefore, it wouldn't work for me. I'm really big on, you know, I sing ABBA at work all the time for the girls, and, should I leave it to ABBA to sing the songs? Probably, probably, but they just get in my head, and I enjoy the ABBA songs so much, so I go with the flow. I go with the flow when I'm singing to myself at work. I know you had said you were talking about moving out of North Carolina the last time you were in here. Okay, let me get one more stitch in, and I'm gonna see if I got the right amount of stitches. So, I just have the window open, so just in case it starts snowing, I will get so excited in a way. Snow is exciting. Snow is exciting. Do I like it on the roads? No. We got one more stitch. There was another one hidden in there. Our new center director, she's lived in Tennessee for 30 years, but she grew up in Oklahoma. And so she was like, I just don't understand all this worrying about the snow. Is that right? No, we should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to stuff this extra stuff down in there so I can get it in there and get my 10th stitch because I'm getting a little confused with, yeah, get in down there, Biscuit. Get behind me, baby. Here. I gotta wrap the biscuit up. You know how you have to let you lay a towel over your bread so it will rise and poof? That's what I'm doing. I'm poofing my bread. I'm proofing my bread. And he's like, "You're not proofing nothing." But he's gonna lay behind me. So he obviously likes the blanket. We're gonna stuff that down in the little tail hole. Y'all, I'm actually really excited to make this. I'm really actually excited to make this. Okay. Okay. I think we have 10 now. So, and this has worked in the round too. I did notice that this has worked in the round. And I don't know if I have 12 millimeter safety eyes, but I know I have big safety eyes. The person that wanted me to make the sweater sent me 2 pictures with her in it. Oh, that is so cute. I am so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on a second. I'm having a miscount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. My nose is running. My nose is running bad. And it runs at work all the time. I tell them it's because of the air quality at work. Here, I think it's because of the lights. I really honestly think it's because of the lights. Let me pull that out. Let's do this. Grabbed a little bit of the pink yarn, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. We're going to pull you back out so that you don't get caught up in the stitch. I was going to let it go, but I'm not. We're going to continue to crochet over that. This is why when there's like a little, like just a small circle, people are like, how do you work with the stitch marker? I have to work with a stitch marker because if I don't, I will crochet twice into a stitch, make it bigger than it's supposed to be, make it smaller than it's supposed to be. I increase, decrease crazy, like if I don't have a stitch marker and something small like this. Okay. Okay. So I think we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10. Let's look at Discord because we are going. Just so you know, this was Biscuit this morning at the vet. I'm just gonna keep showing this one because he's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. And I just exited out of my Discord. I'm so stinking stupid. Okay. So then we're gonna go into crafts. So this is Dan, doing a corner to corner washcloth right here. And I like it. I like it. I like the browns. I like the browns. And that's Lily Sugar and Cream, I'm gonna say. Just because I think I have the same one. And this is from the other night. Woobles Unicorn Farts did Enchanted Creations, aka Enchanted Creations, and I did a Wooble. I did Mimi the Snail, and she did Bjorn the Narwhal, and she says this was the best Amy she's ever made out of all the kits she's made. And it actually turned out exactly how he was supposed to turn out. I think she's great anyway. And I think she doesn't give herself enough credit. I think her Amy's are wonderful. And then here is a bandana from a Yarnaholic. I can't remember the beginning. It begins with a W. Oh, Linda, I love it. It looks so nice. And without the zipper, it looks really, really, really good. Yes, a Woobles promotion. Yes. Woobles, please sponsor me. I have so many Woobles. I just need to, let's do the back. Oh, I love it, Linda. I love it. Love it. And I love the blues. Love the blues. And I like that it doesn't have a zipper. I really do like the not having a zipper thing on that one. That is really, really nice. I like it, Linda. It's beautiful. Let's see. Joop, 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 joop. I don't know what's going on in my head because I don't. But if anybody has anything, she looks happy. We all like it when they like what they've commissioned. It's what they've technically envisioned it should look like. This is why I want this to look nice. Okay, so we got 2 rows of 10 to do. We've started the possum butt. We could all be like possums and faint. That's their defense mechanism. We wouldn't get much crocheting done, but 2, 3. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm getting a little risky here. Linda, I think you do beautiful work. You do beautiful, beautiful work. And I like the colors. I think you do beautiful work, and I love the colors you do your sweaters in. You guys inspire me to have the confidence that when somebody goes, "Hey, you see this? I want this." "Hi, Emma. You see this? I want this." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I'm like trying to calculate it out. And I know that I can't do the hour, like the time thing, because I'm doing it on stream and I'm yippity yapping. So I do the take my yarn and this is what I would buy my yarn at. And technically it's one was Lion Brand, one is Big Twist Joanne, and one is a discontinued, never ever yarn we're probably ever gonna see again. So it's vintage, so it's double the cost. I'm kidding. Um, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Let's see if we got 10. Eight. Okay, we got 10. And we got one more round. And then we're gonna just keep slowly increasing until we make the part where we're going to make where the bags are stuffed in. And this is made with a 4mm hook. So I did pull out a trusty Wooble hook because I mean, this is what the hook that came with Mimi the snail, and it has her name. Not that you can see it, but it's Mimi right there. I mean, you can't see it, but I can. Took me a while to find it because normally when they send you a pattern like this, it's not like a Hogwarts or something because it's the glitter yarn. It's glittery because of the glitter yarn. I'll have to find her and show her tomorrow. I have a box of things I've got to send P-Pop that I failed to get. Y'all, I failed to give that child her pear and her strawberry. Yes, her pear and her strawberry. Had it in my pocketbook the whole time. And we had a cake for picking halls for we were celebrating something. And Papa brought the cake into the restaurant and we set it down. And my one daughter, Jingle Shark, was keeping Holly busy. How she missed the cake coming in, we have no idea, but she missed it. She missed the cake completely coming in. So we set it down in front of P-Pop. Well, P-Pop knows sign language, just a few words, but she does know sign language. And she saw the cake. She tapped the plastic on the top of the cake and she went, "More, more." And she kept tapping the cake and telling Papa she wanted more. She was like, "I know you understand me. I know you understand me." She wanted more. So, yeah, he tapped it and she would do more. Child's not. The child is sharp as a tack. She's not like her Gigi. She would be like, "No, I want you to break into that cake and give me the cake." So, it was very cute. And the thing of it is Picking Halls didn't even see anything until we got to the table, and I don't even think she saw it then. It was kinda like she was kinda shocked because we were sneaky like that. How this is how we do it. We just are a sneaky family. We're very loud, we're very sneaky. I tell you, if it probably wouldn't embarrassed. Well, I don't know if it would embarrass because I mean they come every year, so it doesn't really matter. It's more of we should have GoPros on our heads for all events that we have at our house, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July. We don't celebrate every holiday at our house. We just don't. But the ones we do, we should. Hey, crazy girl, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We are making a possum bag holder and dispenser. Um, my great and wonderful mod, Crafty, pinned it at the top of the stream. So it is a free pattern, and it is on Ravelry. I am doing great. I'm doing great. I'm waiting for this winter storm to hit because that's all you do when you're waiting on a winter storm is waiting for it to hit. So we got one round of 11. And this has like 2 or 3, but the one lady that I saw this that I was shown on Instagram that did this, and then showed that there was a free pattern. Um, she only did 3 colors, and hers were all impeccable from Michaels. It's already hit me, and it is cold. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're hoping. I would rather get the snow than get the bottom part of the ice, but I think we're going to get the ice, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not looking forward to that. But anyway, she showed 3 colors of impeccable yarn that she used because that's what she had on hand. So I let the girl that wanted this pick out the 3 colors. So I could have done a light gray and then switched to dark gray, but we're not going to do that many switches. I know that this person has I don't know where they're going to put it. I hope they send me pictures when they get this. So it would be nice. You absolutely love the cold. No, I'm not a big right now, I'm pretty warm, but I'm also and I will say this. I don't know how the freezing rain will go, so well, you're Elsa. Well, we have to have Elsas in the world. We have to have Elsas in the world. We just do. Okay. So single crochet 10. So we're going to do 11 because we're not switching colors. So we got one more row and we're going to do 11. We're one more row of 11. 1, 2, 3. I'm more of morning unicorn. 1, 2, 3. I just got done showing your little Bjorn, the narwhal. It was so cute. Everybody liked him. They thought he was cute and adorable. And then I showed Biscuit in his puffer jacket when he went to the thing. You're making a sweater right now, and it'll be very cozy. That is great. And just so you know, since you've done a Bjorn and you did really good, this is an opossum. We know we don't call them opossums. This is a possum bag holder and dispenser. I'm just saying, it's free pattern. Free pattern. This is the hook where he's going to hang. I guess you hang it over the hook like a doorknob or whatever. But yeah, I'm making a possum. I'm feeling kind of you we will wait. We will wait for you to come back. We are happy for lurkies and whatevers. I'm crazy. I'm crazy this morning because I'm like I had a thought and it just went flying away. Now, I don't know how the freezing rain is going to affect us. They say we could have power outages. If we do have power outages, I will put that on my Discord so everybody knows. But if not, we will be back tomorrow. I'm not leaving right now, but we will be back tomorrow with possum, biscuits and possums. Really, I don't want to lose power because I mean, I have food to eat. Just sometimes I'm going to say when I'm cold, I I like warm food just when I'm cold. Like right now if we had like the chance, really chili would be wonderful. It would. Would it be good for me and my heartburn and my acid reflux? No, it wouldn't. But it would be good right now. And I really don't know how like the stores are going to be because um you know, how do you hold your people at work if they live in different areas and they did come to work today and they have to get home before the storm hits, kind of thing? So I don't know how that works. And we went out to take Biscuit for his vet appointment. Now, mind you, we have to travel out of our neighborhood, and it is a somewhat busy road to get onto. Um, but I felt it was a little more busier than I thought it should be on a Saturday. Especially with the snow. I'm thinking this is looking good. I'm not really happy about that. It's minor, and you really can't it's not gonna be when you hang it on your when you hang it on your thing, you just don't hang it with that side out. And it's a color change. I mean, I probably could have tried to be a little bit more maybe I can't go back. I can't go back. We're past the point of no return. We're into another color and we're past the point of no return. And it's not that bad. I see it. I pointed it out to y'all. You guys see it now. It's not that bad. I'm just going to keep telling myself that. It's a color change. My daughter went last night. The shelves were completely bare. No bread, milk, or vegetables. You have light snow. One feels like, ooh, negative. Like, ooh, keep it, unicorn. Keep it. I don't want the negative. She got a loaf of bread from the rack. I'm going to say the rack. I'm going to tell you our grocery store that I went to, the truck. The grocery store that I went to, because people were in there just going crazy, they rolled the bread racks from the bread vendors out on the floor and let people just get the bread they wanted to get. I went, Papa did an order. On my way home the next day, I think I was talking to Unicorn on the next day, and I'm back, had to get breakfast for my mom. Okay, no, we all gotta eat. Um, and I went into another grocery store and had everything but the bananas. And one of the girls at work, I was telling her they had everything but the bananas, and she goes, "Y'all eat bananas?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, they are a carb-heavy fruit, and I I do like an occasional banana. I don't eat, like, bananas every day. Now, I think Papa would eat a banana every day. He just would. I've gotta cut all of his fruit up after stream today and separate it and wash it and get everything cut up because it just makes it easier. Yes, it is a free pattern. And I'm gonna call it Oliver the Possum. Or maybe we should call him Penelope the but see, possum starts with an O, which is silent, which I don't even know why we had to throw as a why we had to put a silent O in front of possum, I have no idea. Because you don't call it opossum, it's a possum. So, I mean, I could call it Ophelia the possum, or I could call him, I can't call him Penelope the possum because that's just not right. Just not right. Um, so I don't know. Papa the possum. That's it. Are Emma, you are gonna ruin my whole life. Not really, but I just know an opossum is the only marsupial. An ad break is starting soon, so I'm just letting everybody know. I know an opossum is the only marsupial in North America. Am I right or am I wrong? Because if I'm wrong, then I'm really gonna be shook. Not really bad, but Priscilla. There we go, Priscilla. I can't name him Penelope because, my little pop, you know. And plus I've already got her Penelope the pig. So she can't have another Penelope in her life. She'd be like, Gigi, why did you name that possum? Yes, the Virginia possum. I because we were looking at it last night when I was talking to this person about this commission. Ooh. And I'm sorry for the coughing. I probably should have gotten some cough medicine. I could do Ellie. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I could do Ellie. Emma, see, you never know what you're going to learn when you come into Braystream because we have people that are knowledgeable and will keep us on track. Will keep us on track. Emma, I know you know things. I'm just saying, we have people in this stream that will keep us on track. We're we are not going to be misinforming anybody. My little dog is so sad, y'all. Are you that sad? You want me to cover you up? He just looks so sad. But I think he's cold. And he got mad because he didn't have a really good space on the back of my chair, even though I bent it down for him. Oh, crappy doodles. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be increasing. This is supposed to be okay. Single, double, single. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just crocheting along. Oh, wait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're supposed to be to 18 by the time we get done with this. 13, 14, 15. Welcome in, Axis. We're as prepared as we're going to be. I am making a possum on a commission. It's a free pattern. It's at the top. So if you feel like you need to make a possum for your life, it's a bag holder and dispenser. I'm just saying, everyone needs a possum bag holder and dispenser in their life. And you, of all people, Axis, I think would probably enjoy something like this hanging from your cabinets. Eh, might be more of a down south kind of thing. If you had a possum where you're from, I don't, do they have possums up there? I mean, like Emma said, they are called Virginia possums. So obviously they roam. I've seen possums. So I don't think I'd ever want to. We had one, I'll never forget. We had one in the garden center at a Walmart that I worked at. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So we had a possum in the garden center at one of the Walmarts I worked at. And I'm going to tell you, that thing was so scared. And of course, it's going, yeah, it's scared. And they were like, I'm like, don't be mean to it. Thank you for the check in, super positive. So, I mean, they're just as scared, and I mean, people are like, it's probably rabbited out it's out in the middle of the day. Y'all, it was probably sleeping and you woke it up. Oh, Papa, uh, okay, so 18, so we gotta go around and it's 18 for this. Um, I just I don't know. It was probably sleeping and something, it, like, crawled in there and said, "You know what? This is a nice, warm, cozy place. Let me take a nap," and then somebody in the garden center had to be a butt and wake it up in the middle of the day. I am doing great. I am doing great. Waiting for this beautiful winter storm to just either A, drop a lot of snow on us, or which my Alexa, whose voice has changed and I'm really mad, doesn't sound like my normal Alexa, so I'm gonna have to have Papa change it back. Because I don't like it. Because first thing, okay, I don't watch scary movies. Are you making one of my favorite animal critter? I don't know. I'm making a possum. Is a possum your favorite animal critter? Because if it is, then yes, I am. Oh, I am, aren't I? Oh, I didn't think about it. I am well, anyway, this is gonna be a bag holder. So, I don't watch scary movies. I just don't like them. Um, Now I will watch old scary movies, like, from the 70s and 80s. I can do that now, and I can watch a scary movie maybe from the 90s. Like, okay, so, like, I remember one scary movie I watched. Okay, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street. Johnny Depp got killed. Sorry if you haven't watched it. I'm just letting you know. Johnny Depp doesn't make it. Sorry. But anyway, so I stopped watching it. Never watched another one ever again. Never. So then I watched Candyman, and that was supposed to be an urban legend or whatever. Yeah. No, can't watch. I just can't. So anyway, so now that I've messed up, Nightmare on Elm Street for some people, and I'm so sorry, um, because I don't like spoilers, and I can't believe I did that, but anyway, Papa would say, "Yes, I can't believe you did it," but anyway, neither here nor there. So, I just don't watch them. My new Alexa voice sounds like that little Megan, that little creepy Megan horror show that's a movie, and I think they got Megan and Megan 2. I know, but I'm sure there's somebody that hasn't seen it that I probably should keep my mouth shut. And thank you, Crafty, for making me feel better because I said something that, whatever. But anyway, every now and then I'll see that little creepy Megan will come across like when I'm on a streaming service, and they'll be like, "Ooh, Megan." And if y'all haven't seen it, just type in the word Megan and you'll see it. I mean, that is what my Alexa voice sounds like. And I'm like, with someone in the middle of the night, I'm going, "Alexa, what time is it?" And Megan tells me what time it is. I'm like, "Yeah, I can't go back to sleep now." So it's like the house landing on the Wicked Witch. Thank you, Crafty. Thank you. So anyway, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I've got to find a way. I know it's just a new voice that they probably updated it with. But I'm going to say this. I have never watched that movie. Never, never watched the movie. My sister is so mad at me for not watching this movie. She's like, "But it's a great love story." That's Kelly. That's my sister. I hate to tell you this, but I know how the movie ends because I paid attention in history class. And I'm sure that that was not what it was all about. That cute little love story. And logistically, from what I understand, he didn't have to die. That's what I've heard logistically from people that have watched the movie. She just wanted to keep her secret. So, okay, so now we're moving up to 24. I probably should have like a little line minder on this thing, not mark it off. I need to put this in the thing because Crafty and I have talked about this, and Crafty has like given me all these like little ideas, and I need to do it with all of them. Now I do have some of my patterns in in plastic sleeves, like those, not like the baseball sleeves, but the plastic sleeves. So like if I want to use like not a crayon, but like a wax marker or something, and I wanna mark the sheet, I can, and then I can erase it and do it again, and I know Crafty will know what I'm talking about because we've talked about this before, and or laminate it. Crafty said laminate them, and then you can put them in, and that'll be really great. Page protectors, yeah, but, laminating would probably work out better because then it's when you wipe it off, it's not really whatever. You can still revert to the okay. See, I don't know how in the world we got Alexa, the Alexa Plus voice. I don't know how we got Megan. I don't know how we got Megan, but Megan needs to go. And I'm just gonna call her Megan because she's creepy. She's creepy. You know what number is funnier than 24, 25? Probably 6, 7. I have no idea. What number is funnier than 24, 25? But, I mean, I do like my page protectors. I do love my page protectors because I can buy them, I can buy them in a little bit more of a bulk and they're cheaper. And I don't think I have a laminating machine. I don't. So, it was optional, but not there. Oh, okay. I don't Mom Freeze, I don't. Oh, thank you for the follow, and Auntie Chris, thank you for the follow. Auntie Chrissy, sorry. Thank you, thank you. Um, but, yeah, I'm not okay, single crochet, and then we're gonna do I can't mess this up, people. Can't mess this up. I super positive you have my brain is gone, and I'm so sorry. So sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'm with I'm My sister wanted she bought me hold on. Oh, it's from SpongeBob. Okay. Okay. SpongeBob, I understand. My sister bought me Walk the Line. So, I'm new to Twitch, so trying to gain followers also, fellow crocheter. Oh, okay. Um, uh, um, so anyway, give you a follow back. Uh, so anyway, I can't even remember what I was thinking. This cold has warped my brain. This cold has warped my brain. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, my sister, she bought me the movie Walk the Line. And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it." I'm like, "Why would I want to watch it? I already know what happens." She's like, "Do you just not love love stories?" I'm like, "No, I don't." They glamorize it, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I love Papa with all of my heart. I love him with all of my heart. I just found out the other day that he would not take a bullet for me, and it kinda hurts. Would I take a paw? Would I? Would and you know what? The Lion King is a love story, but it was in cartoon form. I can handle it just a little bit better with my kids. I can handle it. But, I don't know. His reasoning was legit why he would not take a bullet from me, and it wasn't like it was like, "I'm not taking a bullet from you because I don't love you." It was more like, "I'm not taking a bullet for you because you would be mad because I took a bullet for you." Because he knows me. I'd be like, "Why did you do that? That's so stupid. I was fine. It was my time." You have to know how we are. I would say most people would look at us and go, "They are weird. They're the weirdest couple I know." And you know what? And if that's what you wanna call us, we're fine with that. I really think we're fine with that. Yeah, he would be laying in the hospital bed, and I would be yelling at him because, "How dare you take that bullet? You did not have to step in front of it. I wasn't gonna die. I'm not gonna die because I can't." I would I would argue, fuss, and fight. The only time I've ever been scared in my whole entire life. Yeah. The only time I've ever been scared in my entire life about me is when I had the blood clot in my leg and it blew up like a balloon. I literally cried from the urgent care clinic because we thought I just pinched a nerve in my back. When we got there, then my leg blew up like a eggplant. And literally, I cried because I thought they were going to have to cut my leg off. Die, cut your leg off. Die, cut your leg off. This is what the thoughts that go through my mind. So, I mean, I'm worried about them cutting my leg off, and I could have died because all the blood clot would have had to do is break loose and go, and that's probably what it would have done, and done me in. And I'm worried about them cutting my leg off. I worry about the wrong things. Yeah, and it did. It was a really big cankle. So, but yeah, that's the only time I think I've ever been whatever in my life. And then Papa calls my sister and said, "Hey, just want to let you know, Bray's in the ICU. They're going to keep her. Blah, blah, blah. She threw a blood clot. Blah blah blah. It was the medication she was on." And my sister got mad at him for not calling sooner. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called an embolism. Is it not? When it goes, I think that's what it's called. Embolism and are synonymous. I'm pretty positive. That, yeah. Those 2 words, pulmonary embolism and are synonymous. Crafty puts it he's like, "Girl, you are not gonna talk like that. You know it's not swish swish. I'm not gonna have you misinforming the people. I am in this stream, and yes, I can't with you. You are not gonna misinform people and call it swish swish swish." This is why I love crafting. He keeps me grounded, keeps me grounded. He's like, "You are not misinforming people." I'm telling you. You're actually laughing now. Wow. Lordy day. I don't know. I'm not getting very far. I feel like I've gotten further with this. I'm glad I did the part of the tail that I did off stream last night because I think sewing this little thing together because you had to kind of connect it and then just keep going this part up. So it kept going in a circle, but you had to attach this so that it would have some place to attach on the knob. Um, I'm glad I did that while I was watching stuff last night because I think I would have been very nerve-wracked trying to do this on stream. So so that's just how I am. I don't know. I'm a crazy, crazy girl. Crazy, crazy girl. Well, and then if you miss something, I mean, I really hate that because when I got on this morning, my my streamer bot wasn't all the way up, and I was like, I don't want things to get complicated and whatever. And that it's working, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. So, am I hungry right now? Not really. I had waffles this morning for breakfast. Should I have had waffles? Probably not. Probably should have had some eggs and bacon and maybe some toast, but I didn't. I had waffles because I was like, "Oh, waffles." I'm here gathering up last minute things for your workshop tomorrow. I know. I know it's tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to listen, but maybe not participate because I want to do the add a new coffee latte protein drink. Ooh, you did. I know. I know. I'll just have you in my ear, maybe. As long as it doesn't connect to my stream. I think I kind of wanted well, I may be without power tomorrow, depending on this freezing rain. We better not be without a power. Corned beef hash, egg over easy, sausage, gravy, and toast. That's actually sounds good. That's what I probably should have had was a chaffle. I've probably cut my carbs drastically within the last 2 weeks. And I really honestly think that's why I've lost the 5 pounds because I've cut the carbs drastically. Because I can't eat the bread. Bread just bread just gets me. So single crochet 3 and then an increase. Oh, crap. And you should cheat occasionally. If you don't cheat occasionally, you will fail, and you've done really good. You've done really good over all this time. I think you have. And then I think, like, my primary care is trying to get everything, I guess, up. Hi, Periwinkle. How are you doing? With the GI doctor, so that I guess I'll have to have an appointment with him before they'll do the hernia stuff. Um, I know everybody's here. Um, I'm just thinking like soda and stuff like that. Yes, that is absolutely true. Eat lots, get ready for the snowstorm. Yes. Got about 4 to go. Ooh, 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 ooh. 1, 2, 3. So now we're just gonna grow the tail here. Well, yeah, we're gonna grow the tail. And, grow the tail, so then we're gonna make the opening for the bag for them to put the bags in. But I really don't know how that works. I don't know how that works when, I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, because it's gonna be the mouth's gonna be open, I'm assuming, so you don't want the bags to fall out. We will when we get there, we will get there. 3, and we're ending where we need to end, so I'm really happy about this. Reminds me of a local TV station somewhere where they were interviewing people on the street, and this lady said that her family were sit around and eat soups, bread, and dessert and get all fat and sassy. Oh, I do like that. Every time I cough, all I can think of is that lady that on, what do you wanna call it? She's the building was on fire, and she says, "I got bronchitis, I ain't got time for that." So so, crazy way we think of things. And the one girl at work laughs at me every time I'm coughing. I'm like, "I ain't got time for that." 2, 3, 4. Yep, ain't nobody got time for it. I don't know what Papa's doing, and he's probably not really doing anything, but Biscuit thinks he's doing something, and that's all that the guardian needs to think, is that there's something going on. No, he just grumbled. He just grumbled because he can. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Papa was a great driver this morning. And Biscuit decided that he had to give him critique all the way down the road. Normally, it's like the song of his people, and he just, howls. No, he full out flat barks every mile down the road to the vet. I just don't know. And he's usually not barky. He barks for a little bit and then he shushes. Not this time. I know he's gonna get detention. And, but what's funny is Biscuit's kinda grumbly barking at him from underneath the blanket, but he's not getting up to go to the door. He's like, "I'm not wasting my energy to go to the door for him." And here I am going, "Is he sad because I forgot to" I'm gonna spell it because Biscuit knows words. Feed him? No, I did. I did. I think he does get wore out when he goes. But it's sad because he's laying on the floor, he won't lay in his basket. So, it makes I just have m I have my little anxiety moments with him. Like, I would rather him lay in the basket, but that's not where he wants to be because it's not where he wants to be. So so we are on round 51 of this little bad boy, and we have plenty more to go. Two.
Stuff is in the basket. You need toys. Let me go get you toys.
I don't
You
know
have
what
no water in here.
well,
That-
I have no idea. This dog is bougie. I'm just letting y'all know. He runs his household. Do you think he's moved once since Baba come in here to bring stuff to him? No. When they say cats have dogs have owners, cats have servants, Biscuit's a cat. Well, really, no, he's not. He's a squirrel. But and that's a long story. He he identifies as a squirrel and I am a tree. So it's a long story, and if you're ever here when it happens, then you'll know what we're talking about. Yes, one of the humans cares about it, not the other one.
Come on. That's your toy. Your water. Come here.
God forbid.
I
Because
didn't have him any toys, no water. Well, no wonder he was depressed on the floor.
usually he sits by the door if I don't have everything. One, two,
You got one.
three,
Saved you from me like
4. Yeah, the mean lady. I'm going to tell you what. When they sit and say your pet is a furnace, a live furnace. So, if your power goes out, put them underneath a blanket with you. Ooh. Are you getting an electric one? I feel like you told me you were getting an electric one. Oh, Yes, I remember you saying that. It might have been, Unicorn was telling me if I need to get an electric one because 'cause it'll change my life. Mine the other day was acting up. It was like click, 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 and I thought, "Oh, it's going to go." So, I had one that I got a couple years ago, and I don't know what brand it was, but when it came home, I lent it out to somebody. When it came home, it didn't come back with all the pieces. So could I use it still? Yes, I can. I just can't attach it to anything. You love your electric one. I had an electric one. It was okay, but when it croaked, I got a hand crank one. I like it better. I've heard a lot of mixed feedback about electric ones. Um, I think it would be easier for me to have an electric one because I probably could get, I don't know, probably could get the kids involved. But I would probably cake everything if I had an electric one. And no, I don't cake everything. Yeah, I saw Ulrich test out some yarn winders, and one was like, she didn't like it as much as the other. Yes, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're. I like watching her when she does the gadget reviews, any kind of gadget review. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. Because sometimes you gotta know crafting. You gotta know. And right now, it's 29 degrees here. I don't know what it feels like, but it's 29 degrees here. And we went outside for the vet, and it was flurrying when we went to the vet, and we haven't been outside but once since we got back home. As someone stares at me like I've just because I said the word outside, I need to be taken out. Like, listen. Ooh, 2 in Pennsylvania. Ooh, 5. Y'all are just way too cold. Yes. I don't blame you, crafting. I'm just hoping that my daughter, she went to work this morning. My oldest one, Jingle Shark, she went to work this morning. I'm just hoping that they close down if it gets too, like, too dangerous for them to be driving on the road. Because they told us to not be out on the road after the freezing rain starts because They're just like, it's too dangerous. You don't need to be out. Just don't do it. And she should get her booty back home. So I'm actually just hoping that, like I said, I'm hoping that my supervisor reaches out to our immediate supervisor in the company and says, "Hey, my people are already home. There's no need for them to come in and work from 12 to 4:30. Could you just let them work from home on Monday?" Because the temperatures aren't going to raise to where if we do get ice, to it's not going to melt. And it's cloudy. So I mean, we're not even going to get the sun. But we had one weather channel here that literally the girl doing the weather. Now, the guy never came out. And I'm going to say this. The guy's like the senior meteorologist here. When he comes out and he's there all night and all day and whatever, shiznit's about to hit the fans. Um, so when he comes out, it's all going to hit the fan. He didn't come out not once during all these people talking about all this. So the minute he didn't step out, I'm like, are we even going to get anything? Are we even going to get anything? Because I'm telling you, they wouldn't even, their weather channel wouldn't even give an estimation on how many inches of snow was coming. They were like, we're just not going to give an estimation. But every other place that I heard from was, like from a half an inch to 145 feet. Hey, Pixie, how are you doing? Four, 5, 6. They're saying 9 to 12 inches? She's stalking you. She's stalking. I'm telling you right now. I can feel it. I really can't, but I mean, she just heard we were having a party over here and she was like, you know what? I'm going to go crash the party. And we're all like, Pixie. Because why not, right? Yes. It's always good to have a partner when you do that. So I don't know. Should you stalk by yourself or should you stalk together? Is it safer when you stalk together or loose lips sink ships? I don't think Yarny Pixie would be a loose lipper. So you might be safe, super positive. You might be safe. She doesn't look like a loose lip sink ships kind of girl. Just saying. We all need those out there. We all need those. We need those people that are going to keep it locked down and never tell your secrets. Yeah. Mine's Biscuit. I don't even tell Papa all my secrets because he'll tell the kids. I mean, because we're talking about a man that I get mad about if he took a bullet for me. I mean, so. Yes. Biscuit's not gonna tell anybody. I mean, if he could, he probably would. Biscuit's not gonna tell anybody. Plus, I mean, I sing "You Are My Sunshine" to him every night. Like, yeah. So, yeah. Me and my dog have a ritual. I sing "You Are My Only Sunshine" to him every night. So he knows that he's my sunshine because he's my baby. Okay. So we're almost to the point we're gonna make the opening on the thing. You sing to be every night before you go to sleep. It's wonderful because I think it kind of just sets the tone for maybe a little bit more peaceful sleep. So peaceful sleep. So, hey, but somebody sings to you. And can I ask you this? And and those who know Cub, if you know, you know. So we're not going to call it out. We're just if you know, you know. So that one song that you don't like from the 80s that one person sings that your sister scares you with. Um, do you make sure that's not on your 80s playlist? Yes. I wasn't going to say it cuz that's for you to say, not for me to say. Do you have that one exempt from your playlist so it doesn't wake you up? Because I think I would. I mean, I just think I would. Okay. See, that's where I would be like, there are some things I tell my kids all the time. There are some things that wake me up in the middle of the night. I don't know why. Should they wake me up? No. My PCP seems to think that it's just being a mom, it's being a parent. I don't think it is. I think it's anxiety. So, you can sleep through everything else, including Thunder. Hey, this dog is a nut. Seven. Okay. So I love them. The Monster Mash. Graveyard Smash. Call them mash. Okay. We got to find something else to get stuck in my head. I need to hear ABBA. Or, ooh, the other day I was at work and the only thing oh, I'm so sorry you're a popsicle, periwinkle. I'm so sorry. The only thing I could think of, I'm standing there and I was making like a taco bowl because I put like don't come at me because of the way I do my taco bowls. But anyway, I had my ground beef in there. It was seasoned taco meat. Then I put corn, black beans, had a little bit of cheese. I wish I had some Taco Bell seasoning sauce to put on top of it, but I didn't. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and I go, y'all, this is literally the song. Don't even know why because it has nothing to do with tacos. I was like, Cherokee people, Cherokee pride. Y'all, that is literally the song that was singing in my head. I and I don't know why. Why would we come at you for the way well, some people get really picky. I mean, some people get really picky about their food. Like, there's a girl at work that I work with, love her to death. She was like, "Oh, what'd you bring for lunch today?" I said, "Oh, I brought a taco ball." And she's like, "Oh." I mean, I didn't bring enough for everybody. I just brought some for me because I really didn't know if we were going to be there all day because, you know, if they would let us go or not, because the weather, because everybody was freaking out over really nothing. But anyway, so yeah, I started thinking about that song and I had nothing to do with tacos, but I'm just going to my desk, humming the little song and just having a blast. And every now and then when I'm on my way home, like there's a Cher song that comes on. And it wasn't a Sonny and Cher song. I think it was just a Cher song. And all I can think of is when it comes on, it gets stuck in my head for like a long time. And I can't think of it. I know the words, but I know I'm going to say it wrong. It's gypsies, something and thieves. I don't know. Mhm. That's how it goes. Gypsies, something, gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Thank you. But I mean, I get that one stuck in my head too. I just I don't know. I just know that we have good music that is back there and people don't listen to it and it's really good music. I'm not saying today's music's not good. I'm just not. I'm not going to say that it is or it isn't. That's, whatever. You like it, you like it, you don't, you don't. Um but I do listen to a lot of 70s, 80s and they moved my 60s channel to a different number, so I had to reprogram that one. 'Cause it used to be 60s on 6, 70s on 7, and 80s on 8, and they moved 60s somewhere else. I guess because boomers are getting older now, and I don't know, maybe it's not as popular. So they moved something else on that channel. I think it's called, like, Pop Rocks or something like that, because it's not my 60s on 6, that's all I know. So, brain's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't know what. Biscuit just looked at me like, "What in the world is wrong with you, woman? You have lost your ever loving mind." I know, Biscuit. I know. What little I had left is gone. But yeah. So when I make my lunch at work, music comes to me and I go back to my seat and I listen to music or sometimes I usually eat my lunch and then I clock out for my lunch because I continue to work through my lunch because I get hungry normally before my lunchtime happens, and since it doesn't matter whether I eat during my lunch or not. But yeah. And I like to take a later physical lunch so that it feels like 60s are on channel 73. Thank you, Mama Freeze. I will remember that, and the next time I get in my car, I will change it. I just will. I'll make sure that I didn't screw this, I know how many spaces I should have left on this one. So, this row I'm probably gonna have to count. Because I got into all kinds of music. Okay, we're fine. So, what would be, and this is out there for anybody, do you need to know the Elvis channel too? Oh, no. I do listen to, I didn't know Elvis has his, I did not know Elvis had his own channel. I know Tom Petty had his own channel for a while, and I think they changed it to something else, but I think it's back to the Tom Petty channel. So I like chips, but I'm trying to cut things out, not necessarily carbs, just heavier weighted food. Like, so, I mean, I would not be opposed to making my own chips that would be low carb, like taking like tortillas and frying them myself. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I need to find a little bit of a low carb chippy thing. Like if I had like tuna or tuna salad or chicken salad, like something crunchy to go with it. Because I would need something crunchy to go with it. And sometimes for a treat, I like taking 2 pepperonis and putting a little cheese in the middle, like, ooh. You're too cute. Maybe almond or rice crackers would be good. I might look into that. No, that you are too cute. You're too crafty. And I'm gonna say this. It was there. It was there for the taking. You just kind of stepped in and took it. No, but I could. There's another song now that you're talking about um the Love Boat. Do. And then the plane, the plane. I can't say it right. Boss, the plane, the plane. I love that show. I love Fantasy Island, and it always came on after she started singing it. I would love Fantasy. Oh, it's not. I loved Fantasy Island after um the Love Boat. And then I also watched TJ Hooker when I was a kid. Emergency. Emergency, I don't know, did Emergency come on during the day or did Emergency come on at night? And I feel like Crafty would know because that used to be one of his redeems was the Emergency. Yes. I think Emergency come on during the day because I think you had Dynasty. What was the one that was it was a spinoff from Dynasty and Gary, the brother, was on it. And it was like Knots Landing. Um, and then you had like, I think like, I want to say Grammy and Grams watch reruns of I love when I worked at Sam's, we would test the televisions out that people would bring back because it would be like, oh, it had a line in it, oh, whatever. And we take that stuff back as long as it was within 90 days. And we would have to, you couldn't send a bad television back. If you sent a good television back, they would dock you for it. You could send a bad television back, but you couldn't send a good one back. Like they would do their own Starsky and Hutch. Oh, that was good too. I don't know. Their people watched them too. So anyway, we started watching television, and so we would watch Emergency, the A Team. Yes, the A Team. And there was also, there was MacGyver. Didn't watch MacGyver. I didn't watch MacGyver. I like the A Team better. An ad break is starting soon. So we will just continue around in our little circle here. Airwolf, yes. Airwolf was good. And Blue Thunder. And I don't know which one of them came first, but I know that Blue Thunder was a movie. I love Mission Impossible. And they redid the movie Knight Rider. They redid the movie The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Henry Cavill's in it. It's actually really good. Like The Man from U.N.C.L.E., I think, was a television show, and they made it into a movie of how it all started. And I don't know if it was a remake or whatever, but anyway, Henry Cavill was in it. And I actually watched it. It was actually really good. I just decided to watch it one Saturday. Didn't even realize who was in it. Like I sometimes there are times that I go out and I'm like, oh, so and so was in that movie. Let me go find other movies that they were in and let me like binge watch actors or actresses' movies. I do that. I'm really guilty for that. And like I got on a Charles Bronson kick for a while. I do not know why. I don't even know what Charles Bronson movie I watched to get me on a Charles Bronson kick. But I was like, yep, I'm watching every one of them I can find that's free. And on the services that either A, that I pay for or I don't pay for. I mean, I will watch Tubi. I do not care. I will watch a B-rated movie. I will watch a B-rated movie. I do not care. Ask Papa. It could be the most cringy movie in the whole wide world. And you're like, you do realize that you're wasting a brain cell watching that movie. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't care. Penny's going out. Do you want to go out before the snow gets bad? No? Okay. But Penny loves you. But yeah, now I've got that Cherokee people stuck in my head. What is wrong with me? Good song though. And there was another song. We'll get it on my head. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. There you go. He just said stop. And I didn't even sing it. I just talked the lyrics. Didn't even sing it. I know he's being mean. You're telling him he's being mean. I'm like, listen, she's trying. So we've got two rounds of 54. To Ooh, Hirschner's free shipping this week for all of you out there that are Hirschner fans. And last month I got a Hirschner's gift card because that's what I was going to give away for the watchtowers, and they never got it to me. And I thought, I don't know whether they charged it or not because I was going to do Hirschner's because I thought, oh, everybody likes Hirschner's. Well, I think everybody likes Hirschner's. Maybe everybody doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, so that you could pick out whatever you wanted. And it finally came. So I mental note to myself, if that will be Hirschner's will be the giveaway for the watchtowers this month. And the top 5 people will go on a wheel, and then we will spin the wheel just like that. And then it will land on the winner, and I will send you a picture of the card so that it's an e-gift card. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And then anyway, so the winner, and then I'll DM you the card number. But I tell myself if I ever get another Hirschner's gift card, I thought I was getting it delivered to my email, and I thought, oh, it's I'm gonna get it delivered to my email, and it'll be easy. No, it wasn't easy. I didn't see, maybe Papa's gonna have to buy the next one because, and by buy the next one, I mean he's gonna buy it with my money, but um maybe he'll see a different button. I don't know. Maybe he'll see a different button. So on this next round, we're gonna form the opening where we stuff. After we get done with this one round, we're gonna form the opening where you stuff the what do you want to call it? The bags into the possum. So I'm actually glad y'all are all here to help me make it through this. So yes, Jingle Shark is home. So they must have closed their business down. They must have closed their shop down. When you do a commission, I know that you probably, this is for anybody who does commissions. She only took one client today. Who, Jingle Shark or KK? Oh, okay. Um, okay, so when you do a commission and like you use it for content, because that's what I'm doing. I'm using this for content because I think this is really, technically, this is really a cute idea. It really is. And it's free. So you can make one too. And I always like free. I do like free. Now, some things, they are free but I still do them. But anyway, do you, I don't think I'm gonna feel bad if I do part of it off, like some parts of it off stream, because I don't stream as often as some people do. So I don't think it would be wise for me to not do some of it off stream. Okay, buddy. He said the snow's getting too bad for him. This is the squirrel, my squirrel biscuit. If you have not met, AKA Squirrel, Dog, King Biscuit, here he is. No, I don't feel bad if I do things off stream and do it on stream. Okay. But baby, mommy's just gonna have to, you're gonna have to go, yeah, we're gonna have to go down into my lap. So I just hope that there are businesses out there that are heating at least the ice part of this storm. I feel like I could probably get a good bit of this done between today and tomorrow anyway, and I might could be able to get it out. Like the octopus was so large and involved, I needed to concentrate on parts of it, and it is hard to, and that's where I would think that it's hard, especially because you don't want to ignore your string. Like right now, I'm putting a single crochet in every stitch around, and this so I can, I feel like I'm not ignoring anybody, but you don't want to stream and feel like you're ignoring people because then that's the whole thing. I can't do it. I was gonna say another song, but I don't want to, Papa will auto shut me down. I would love to make Peepop the octopus that I have. Yeah, that's what I was gonna sing. Um, but it's the people who wrote the book. Um, they're in Europe and it's a different kind of yarn that they use. Yes, there are different kinds of yarn in the world. It says right now 6 inches of snow today. That's what my little thing just popped up on my computer. How it knows that, I have no idea. But if we do get 6 inches, I will take a ruler outside and I will measure and I will post it in Discord. National Weather Service says 0.5 inches. I'm just saying, I don't know why the computer just all of a sudden decided to put 6 inches of snow today. So, hi, I love kittens. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oop, mommy almost dropped that. That wouldn't have been good. Okay. So now we're going to open. Now we are going to be forming the opening of where we stuff the bags in to the possum. I really think this is looking good. It's working out pretty well. I actually do like the gray, and I'm glad I went with the one dark gray. Well, I'm glad she went with the one dark gray, the dark gray instead of the light gray. It does look like a trumpet, doesn't it? It looks like something from Whoville. You know. Okay, so we're going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not looking. 13, 14, 15. Yes, it does, doesn't it? I was saying that I thought Crafty was going to start throwing numbers up. That's why I said, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. He wouldn't do that. That would be mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Skip 14 chains and single crochet into the 15th chain. This is gross. A toilet plunger. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it does look like a toilet plunger. But I didn't twist it. which is good. Well, I really didn't think you were mean like that, but I just saw when I was counting, I was like, "Is he trying to mess with me?" And it wasn't even you. Wasn't even you. Okay, let's see. So then we're going 2 single crochets, increase. Okay, so 2 single crochets, an increase. Okay. So that's the beginning of the row. Okay, so no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Toilet has the middle part to fit in the hole. Oh, yep. It does, doesn't it? Um, this is a commission. So this is for someone that sent me something and they were like, "Hey, you think you can make this?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah." So this is just for a commission. So the lady that she saw it on, it was on Instagram. The lady made one. She was making one, and then she give credit to the lady that this lady that has the pattern, um, Worm Cube, and it's free on Ravelry, or it's at the top of the Crafty did pin it at the top of the stream, um, for us so that we have it. So that's increase single crochet 8, increase, do that 4 times. So 1, 2, and sometimes I like stepping outside my comfort zone. Woobles are very comforting. Hats are very comforting. I like doing hats. Hats for my Peepop. That's who I like doing hats for. And every now and then I will throw something in there that somebody wants. I'm excited to do Bluey or Bingo with you. You are a nut, Unicorn. You are a nut. You're crocheting too. What are you crocheting? Oh, a bag. Bags are good. Linda sent me a bag. I need to do that bag too. That would be a really good bag to make on string. Alright. I'm a nut. I need to work on my dress a little also. Your dress is looking good. So, let's see. So, we're on this round. We're on this round right here. I have to bring it down. Biscuit has to keep me in line. Don't you, Biscuit? Oop, I grabbed a piece of yarn I shouldn't have. Mm. Plus, I printed this pattern out, so unfortunately, if the ice does make it so that we lose power, 1, 2, 3. I can't. This will be easy for me to continue on. And I was very like, last night, I was like, "Yep, I'm printing the pattern out," because you don't know. You don't know Mother Nature and the weather. You just don't. I mean, I could be just a little bit south, like, it stopped snowing. It snowed there, and it would look like it was being really good. We were gonna get some snow, and then it just stopped. Like, I would kinda like just stay in the warm part, maybe avoid all the freezing rain, but I don't think we're gonna be that lucky, but it would be nice. Biscuit, what are you doing, babe? Lay down. What am I making it uncomfortable for you? I need to know. Come on. Come on, scoot, scoot. Well, then you gotta scoot, scoot back, babe. Arguing with the biscuit is a loss. I'm going to lose this argument, or no. He's like, heck yes, you are. And then increase. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna stream for maybe more, maybe half more, like a half hour more, maybe. Um, I want to get through at least a couple more. I would like to get to at least another couple rounds and get this formed. So, and it be solid, because then that way it would, if I come back to it, welcome in, Jingle Shark. Um, that way, if I come back to it, then I've got a good stopping point, and I don't want to have to, I don't want to mess it up. So we're at the end of the row. So we're on round 58. So we're going to single crochet across this and then 45 all the way around. And that should give it a foundation for, maybe a little harder than I thought, but I'm not going to, I tried to crochet loosely, but I also wanted it to be tight, because when you're stuffing the bags down in it, you don't want it to be too loose. You want it to be whatever. I saw that you are home, Jingle Shark. So that is good. Is the weather bad where you're at? Okay. Now, did they decide to close it down because everybody canceled? Okay, that's good. You will have to send pictures because we have nothing. We have nothing. I'm hoping I'm counting this right. No, I decided. Oh, why did they have the bathroom locked? That's kind of silly. And no, you can't. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we got the 15. Oh, well, you can't operate a business without a bathroom. And you can't, because I remember um when uh I worked at Walmart and Sam's, if we lost water because of the bakery and all the other places, we would have to shut down. Like, we had a water break once and a water main break, and we had literally had to shut the building down because you can't operate A, without a bathroom, but you also can't operate an area where you have to clean things all the time. I was amazed that the mayor of our city was adamant about keeping having shelters open for the homeless people since she's such against them all the time. I thought, "Oh, she has a heart." Well, the people on her team has a heart. She's a mess. She is a mess. So, we have made the part where you stuff the bags in. It's not really gonna be big. I mean, I am using the same size hook. So, if you wanted to make your bag holder bigger, which we don't know what it's gonna look like when we get to the face, but if you wanted to make your bag holder bigger, you could adjust the size of your hook. If you wanna make it crazy, crazy. If you wanna make it smaller, just adjust the hook size down. Now, I'm doing mine according to the plan, the pattern, and I am doing a 4 millimeter hook. So, the weather is good where you're at. That is great, though. We're just waiting for this storm to come through, and then the people at work that are I'm gonna call them the storm mongers, because every business has them. Um, they were like, "Yeah, there's another storm right behind it." And I'm like, "I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. I don't. I just don't wanna hear it." Because my first year with this company, I think I was out of work for almost 2 weeks, and it was just such heck to get caught up. I ended up going in on a Saturday and working, and it was just horrible. It was just horrible. Not working on the Saturday, just it was just horrible trying to catch up. You don't have a pattern for your bag, so you're just winging it. But that's a good thing. It'll be unique. It'll be unique to you, and it'll be great. Unique is good. Sometimes I make things and I wing it as I yawn my little heart out. I feel like it's cute. And like I said, I think if you hang it from this side, it looks better. But I mean, it'll however the person wants to hang it when they get it in there. This is your second bag today. Oh, wow. Okay, brain's not working and I'm splitting yarn. We don't need to split yarn. Okay. So, okay. So now we are going I'm going to have to put my stitch marker back in to my first chain. 2. So 1, 2. So I know where my round starts because we're going to get further away from this opening. And then, ooh, we're going to be half double crocheting and double crocheting. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I was getting all excited there. Getting all excited. So let's do this. The next row is going to be 1 half double crochet and then double crochets. So that'll be good. That'll make it. It'll make the next, it's going to make it grow really fast. Because then I'm going to have to write those out. I'm going to have to count. On this one, when I get to the end of this row, I'm going to have to count and make sure that I have the amount of stitches that I need. Because when we start decreasing, we have to make sure that we have the right amount. Because we don't want it to, it's a possum, it's organic. So, I mean, it's an animal, so it could look a little wackadoodle. But in all reality, I want this to be perfect for the person that wants this. So, because, in their mind, they have a vision, and I want it to be their vision. So, that is what I want. And I think when you take the time and the effort and whatever to make something for somebody, and it's because something they wanted, I think you want it to be somewhat perfect because it is your work. But I am I only one of no, you're not. No. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime for people. They might be eating lunch. They might be eating lunch. Yeah, I mean, it's lunchtime. Like I said, it's lunchtime. You you have to take it. I mean, in all reality, I mean, I'm kind of getting a little hungry. I'm not gonna go too much further because I I know you heard me say the H word, didn't you? You're like, I'm hungry too, Mom. I'm hungry too. But he's not getting anything to eat. He's not getting anything to eat. Now he's devastated. He's like, well, crappy doodles. Why'd he even look up at you? Yeah, when we get into the double crochets for I think it's like 13 rounds, he's, she, whatever this possum is going to be, it could be Peter the opossum, Peter the possum, Oliver the opossum, however you want to. It don't matter. Could be a little girl. Priscilla. Ophelia. I name my stuff. Or Sally. Oh, Sally. Well, it's Sally. Let's do this. Okay. So 59 and 60. That was 59. So we have one more row of this single crochet. Here I was thinking, oh, next one we get to do. You're also building with magnet tiles. Sounds interesting. You got to keep the pop entertained. Got to keep the pop entertained. It's not going to be a very big opening. I mean, it's really not a big opening, but I mean, I'm really a little bit more curious about how the face is going to be because I make two faces. I believe I make two and then sew them together. Hey, Anne, how are you doing? Don't know. It's just for bags, but I don't want it to stretch too much. I think that's what I like that I've used the acrylic yarn because acrylic yarn won't stretch as much as like if it was a cotton or a natural fiber yarn. I'm hoping that the person that gets this, because I feel like it will be smaller than the caterpillar. Oh, it's going to be way smaller than caterpillar. The person that gets this, I know they have a dog that has killed a mole before. I just hope that the dog doesn't think they need to kill the possum. Oh, wait, there's another animal in the house. Let me take it out. I would say this. I would actually make a replacement if that happens because, I mean, it would be like Biscuit tearing something apart because he thought it was another animal in the house. Do I think Biscuit would do something like that? No, I don't. I think Biscuit is a chicken, and that's fine. I know he's a chicken because when he barks at um the only other person that lives in this house, when he barks at that person for just going to the bathroom, then I know that, you know. Okay. I did something to my stitches, split my yarn something. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go very much longer. I think I'm gonna get to this end and I'm gonna count my stitches. If I can get to this end. Yeah, we're almost at the end. I'm going to count my stitches. And like I said, if we're not out of power tomorrow, I will be streaming. If we are out of power tomorrow, I'm going to be in Crafty's Discord listening about the things you need for crochet and knitting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got it. Okay. I think he starts at 10. I think he starts tomorrow at 10. I think that's what I saw on Discord. So let's do this. Let me do this. Okay. And then I need to do this. Back to Twitch. Stream manager. Stream summary. That's not what I want. Stream manager. I know who I want. I just got to see what their uptime is. Because if they're getting ready, I will find somebody else. Hold on. Okay. Okay. We're going to go over and raid Upcycly because she upcycles everything. And this would be something that I feel like she would be interested in, and she would continue on the upcycling. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow, and we will continue on with the opossum, however you want to call it, until we get there. So y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.